She never thought a single surah could save her mind. She didn't believe these stories either, until Allah changed her heart
أعوذ
completely.
بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم صلى الله عليه وسلم Assalamu alaikum. Mercy and blessings of Allah be upon all of you, my dear sisters and brothers. I hope you are all well, and I pray that Allah grants everyone their miracles soon, the ones who are awaiting them. My dear sisters and brothers, today I want to share a miraculous story from one of our sisters. Her name is Bisma, but she told me that this is not her real name. She prefers to stay anonymous. I will share her miraculous story with you, which is related to Surah Al-Baqarah and Istighfar. She shared this story with me via email, and I am now sharing it with all of you. She writes, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you are well. Alhamdulillah, today I want to tell you about my life. My fake name is Bisma. My real name is something else, but you can call me Bisma. I don't want to share my real name. I am one of those girls who had no knowledge of Istighfar and its power. At that time, I was preparing for a university exam and was going through extreme depression. Then, by Allah's mercy, I was introduced to the blessings of Istighfar and Surah Al-Baqarah, and I also learned how people receive miracle after miracle through them. At first, I didn't believe it. When I would see a video or hear about miracles, I thought it couldn't be true. But one day, a video about Istighfar appeared in my suggestions. I watched it, and then, one after another, more videos about Istighfar came up. Among them, I also found a video about Surah Al-Baqarah. Watching those videos, my heart felt drawn toward reciting Istighfar. The next day, I began reciting Istighfar. At first, I didn't think about reading Surah Al-Baqarah, and I was irregular with Istighfar. Some days I would recite, some days I wouldn't. Often I felt sleepy while reciting Istighfar. But gradually changes began to appear. I started feeling closer to Allah, and amazingly outward changes started showing as well. A glow appeared on my face and people began noticing. They would say, "You are looking more radiant every day." Subhanallah, these were Allah's blessings manifesting in me. Many positive changes happened, including my relationships with family and relatives, which became much better. However, for some reason, I stopped reciting Istighfar again, perhaps due to weakness in my iman. After that, I began experiencing suicidal thoughts, extreme stress, and crying spells. These feelings only stopped when I would stand to pray, but as soon as I finished, the stress and tears would return. Then, a life-changing moment happened. Allah placed the thought of reading Surah Al-Baqarah in my heart. Every day I would feel compelled to recite it. The pull was so strong that I would automatically sit to read, feeling drawn to it. Initially, I could only read 3 to 4 pages daily, but my heart was always pulled toward reciting Surah Al-Baqarah. Subhanallah, it was amazing for someone like me. After I started reciting Surah Al-Baqarah, my life began to change. The negative thoughts, stress, and suicidal feelings started fading. A sense of peace and calm took over. The storms in my mind subsided and I began thinking positively about everything. I developed trust in Allah's decisions, knowing that whatever happens is ultimately for my benefit. Later, I realized this was a sign of strengthened iman. Even beyond that, Allah's blessings continued to shower upon me. Things I liked, such as gifts of food and other items, began coming to me unexpectedly from neighbors, acquaintances, or strangers, things I had never imagined receiving. Allah also removed the whispers and negative influences that used to disturb me. Through the recitation of Surah Al-Baqarah, I began receiving divine guidance and reassurance from Allah. Hidden wishes and prayers in my heart were fulfilled. Sometimes, as soon as I made a dua, it would be accepted. I want everyone to know that your problems can be resolved through Istighfar and reciting Surah Al-Baqarah, just as mine were. Allah will solve your difficulties soon. Ameen summa ameen. This was the miraculous story of Sister Bisma. She emphasizes that consistent Istighfar and the recitation of Surah Al-Baqarah can bring peace, blessings, and miraculous changes in life. Remember to implement this in your life and encourage others too. Allah will bring ease, blessings, and solutions to your problems, inshallah. Please keep me, my family, and my husband in your prayers. Take care, and Allah Hafiz.